Right HD. So this is simple. 10 pull-ups, 10 dips, 10 push-ups. Basic fundamentals, man. Ten sets. Going? Or you faking?
All mine include.
5, 5, 5. Whatever you could do. Whatever you could do. Pull up. Ain't no the other way. Not right now. Basic set, yeah. Basic set. Woo! You gotta do your dips here. Here, alright. Back dips. Back dips. Ten, 10, 10, y'all. This is simple. Back to the basics. 10 pulls, 10 dips, 10 push-ups.
Shake in a minute. I might have to switch up the grip.
No, you just rest. Just rest. You ain't gotta rush. You ain't gotta be. You're not on my time.
Right.
This is very simple. Regular push-ups. Yes, Arthur Childs. 5, 5, 5 is good. You don't gotta go crazy. Remember. It's very simple. Can y'all hear me now? Is it good? It's levels to it, yeah, without a doubt. 10, 10, 10. That's it. Simple set. 10 sets. That's the workout. Basic calisthenics.
Let me do my dips off there.
Get another bench and put it up here. Basic calisthenic workout. Yeah, put it right here so they can watch you do these dips.
Okay. Oh, damn, yeah, I forgot you.
Put it right here. Put it right here, brother. No freaky.
Let me get a little bit better now. Dang, y'all got me good last night.
As you can see, he's doing his dips. Right there, he's doing his dips modified. So 10, 10, 10. 10 pull-ups, 10 dips, 10 push-ups, 10 sets. This is my third set. You don't gotta do nothing crazy. Do whatever works for you. If you have to do modified push-ups on your knees, off the wall, very inclined, then do it. That's the third set. We're doing a quick set. reps, 100, 100, 100. That's nothing. Once you start becoming better, you're gonna realize 300 reps, you could get that done in no time. Wait, I don't know what you got going on, bro, but turn that joint down. If you need motivation, it ain't, yeah, this is the motivation. We only want to hear the pain.
Only the pain.
That's it. We don't want to hear nothing about what these rappers talking about. They ain't feeling no, most of them ain't. You don't know?
At what point, what point I'm going underhand?
Never.
Never?
Just rest, bro. If you can't do it, rest.
Rest. I got you. Soon as you go down
The bench is
push-ups,
right there.
I'm going to do the whatchamacallit.
Guys, for the record, I don't listen to music. And number two, if I did, I wouldn't even listen to it while I'm working out. I don't look for motivation and nothing else except for what I'm doing. You have to be able to do stuff on a clear mind. You don't need nobody hyping you up to go commit no murder or to do no pull-ups. You need to find it within you to do it in a push. And that's what the goals be about. If y'all don't notice, I don't do live, but I just started doing a lot of lives. But most of my workouts, I don't even need the camera on. You know, because don't get it twisted. You guys are also some form of motivation. When it comes to, you know, you make up a set, you go on live, and now everybody watching, you gotta finish the set. It's gonna push you, people watching. But I'm gonna tell you really and truly, I'll be pushing myself because it's a goal. I got goals going on. I gotta stay fit. I gotta be prepared for combat, for protecting my family, protecting my religion. So you need to focus on that. This is the 5th set, top of the 5. Focus on why you're doing it. Use that as your source. 10, 10, 10, man. 10 sets. That's it. It's easy. Top of the 6th set, y'all. Yeah, get back, bro. Motivation. Alhamdulillah. Yo, I don't know why people be putting Jesus and Jesus under my comments. If y'all don't understand that we believe in Jesus to be one of the greatest prophets to ever walk the face of the earth.
They're doing a lot.
Yeah, I tell you yes. And I think the Muslims actually follow and respect Jesus more than any Christian I could think about. Rarely you see a Christian eating how Jesus ate, sleeping how he slept, fasting the way he fasted, dressing how he dressed. Really. Some of them don't even know where to find those specific details in their own religion about their prophet or the person that they quote unquote claims to be God or the son of God. And this ain't a shot at Christianity, but we follow the Prophet Muhammad. We know how he used the bathroom, how he wiped himself, how he ate, what he ate. Did he eat with his right hand or his left hand? Did he wipe with his right hand or his left hand? His wives was around him. How he took a ritual bath after having sexual relations. All of this we know from A to Z. Because we follow the prophet. So we know what he said about Jesus. And, you know, the status that Jesus has in Islam. And we know how Jesus dressed. Just like we know how the prophet dressed. But are Christians today actually following that? Or are they saying, oh, it's a new time? We're living in a new time. As I said, not a shot at Christianity. But if you're saying you a follower of Christ, then follow Christ. He didn't eat pork. Bring that up. Show me, oh, it's in the Old Testament we can't eat pork, but the New Testament we can because Paul and them. No. The New Testament is nothing. Nothing in the New Testament came from Jesus. Nothing. Nothing. So you think that we're going to follow, you know, the apostles, which I say, quote unquote, is the apostles, but we know what Paul did. We know how the Trinity came about. The Trinity wasn't something that was original. That was man-made. Y'all think we don't believe in the Bible. We believe in the Bible, but the original Bible. Until it was tampered with. That's my sixth set. Yeah. Y'all keep talking about Islam and the prophet married Aisha, and y'all come with the same two things. The religion was made by USA was built by the sword. Great Britain was built by the sword. All of these countries y'all living in, all of them went to war, and all of them killed innocent people. All of them, every last one of them. But when you start looking into Islam, they wouldn't even cut trees down. It was impermissible. We were taught how to go to war, how to be diplomatic, even at the times of war. We wasn't getting captives and raping the captives. Son, it's a way to do everything, a legislation. And when you following man-made laws, you're going to be a barbarian. And it's just a fact and a reality. Top of the seven. The prophet didn't die by the sword. And he didn't live by the sword either. And it took all of South Africa. Y'all still took all of South Africa by the sword. You know what jihad is? People getting conquered. Look at the history, man. Look at the history. And stop just chatting.
They get on here and just be doing this?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They just chatting.
Just chatting.
Just chatting about live by the sword, die by the sword. 10, 7-set finish. 3 more sets, man. Christians are the toughest? By all means, show me. Christians don't even follow Jesus. The spirit of truth. What is the spirit of truth? You're spiritual, not religious. All the gay churches seem pretty tough. You know they trying to do that in Islam too. Unfortunately. Yo, much love, man. Just look at me as a regular man with a six-pack that God gave me, man, with a platform. And I'm just speaking what I know. I don't really get too much into politics, but everybody's always constantly Jesus, Jesus under my post. Like, we're the biggest fans and supporters of Jesus, Muslims. If y'all didn't know that. When you look at Christianity, they don't accept all the prophets. When you look at Judaism, they don't accept all the prophets. When you look at Islam, we accept every single prophet from Adam, Abraham, Moses, Jesus, the Prophet Muhammad, Noah, and so on and so forth. Ten sets of 10. It's a light set, yeah. This is 8. I don't have to believe Muhammad in his lies because he didn't lie. He came with the truth. Things that he's mentioned 1400 years ago by revelation is now coming to light through science. Top of the 9th set, y'all. Judging is permissible. But remember, you have to judge according to people's actions. You think if somebody lied to me several times, cheated on me, slept with my wife, did this, that, I'm going to say, no, don't judge him. No. If you come and ask me, yo, what's going on with this brother? This brother's no good. Why you say that? He stole money from me. I let him live in my crib. He slept with my wife. He also used to, spank my kids without me knowing. Whatever. You judge a person based on his actions. All that, don't judge me. God is in my heart. And where's that from? Everybody judges. But you have to judge with proficiency and with justice. Right? And with wisdom. And you just can't obviously judge a book by its cover. See somebody and automatically say, oh, look at that hole in his pants, this poor dude, find out he's a millionaire. That's the type of judging we're talking about. Just don't judge person. You see somebody come out of the liquor store, you're like, oh, subhanAllah, what is this brother doing coming out this liquor store? You find out what's going on. He ran in there was a fight, he was breaking up the fight, and then you seen the last end of him walking out of a liquor store. That's when you have to have clear evidence before you judge. That's how Islam teaches us. Now, tell me where in the book of Christianity, in the Sunnah of Yah, how do you judge? No, we don't judge. Then this is, it's not, yeah, it's not, that's a man-made rule they put into Christianity. If you say that.
Why don't you start going in on them with the rise and fall concepts of the Roman Empire? Start breaking down the Da Vinci Code on that ass.
Yeah.
That gonna start changing up a whole nother perspective.
Let me get you a mic.
What? I mean, yo, I make them go to the website for that joint, you know? Yeah, they'll find out why Friday the 13th was considered really unlucky. You feel me?
Yeah.
The stuff that they found in Solomon's ruins, right? Like that. I ain't scared of that. I'm live with this shit.
Last set, bro. Dawah and dip session, you know that. Yes, I am. Completion and correction. One wife, one life. Who told y'all that? Then what about the woman that's unmarried? What about the widows? How are they gonna survive? They for the streets then? If you're saying that all of the women that's unmarried because, you know, there's not enough men, should it just be one wife, one life? Like, no. If a man has money, he's able, he's just, and he should be able to. He with no sin cast the first stone, huh? I don't know. I think you can donate on here, bro. Or you can hit the Cash App Training Day Network. $ Training Day Network. It's going to come up as Mel. Divine union. Yeah, doesn't mean it has to be one. Where in the history of the prophets you seen they had one wife? The best of mankind that walked the face of this earth. There was a reason for it. All these men locked up, all these men that's no good, all these women that's single mothers raising these children, hard on them. They're gonna die celibate based upon monogamy. Based upon you a female and you're jealous, so you don't want your husband to have another wife. If you can't be just and you can't afford it, then don't do it. But there's a time and a place for everything. And polygyny was made permissible in Islam for a reason. They can't deny Islam is the truth, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because we have so many laws that goes against the natural desire of man. Having to pray 5 times a day. Having to wash up before you pray if you have sexual relations. Having to fast, no food and no drink, and no sex from dawn to sunset for 30 days out of the year. So much. Having to marry women. Having to get married to have sex. You just can't have sex out of wedlock. Having to take care of your wives and you can't get money from them. Just, they don't come into the relationship putting things on the table. The table's already spread. Come on, you know how many men want to be gigolos? It's a great life. You running around from house to house, knocking chicks off, having babies in the USA and Britain, and nobody can't tell you nothing. None of these countries. That's a man-made law because that follows your desires. A rolling stone. But no, in Islam it tells you, oh, you want to marry more than one, huh? What's going on with your first one? Is she satisfied? Does she have a place to stay? Are you providing? Then you can, yeah. He doesn't claim to be the God of the Bible and then contradict it. He is the God of the Bible and the God of the Torah, the Injil and the Torah, the Bible, not the New Testament, but the Old Testament, the book that was given, the Psalms, the book that was given to David. Yes, but the original, not what happened after. 20 chin-ups right now? All right. 20 chin-ups, bro, he said. Let me see if I could get 20. You gonna count it for me?
I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Ah,
Damn, that's solid.
That's 20 for you, bro. And then my last 10 to make my 10 sets. All right, guys, the sun is going down, so you know what that means for Muslims, that we have to pray. No, the Quran is a confirmation of all the books that came before it. But if you read the Quran, then in there, you're gonna see Allah says that He gave the book to the Jews and the Christians, and He left it in their hands. Meaning, He gave them the option to protect it, what they was gonna do, and guess what they did? They fumbled it. They messed it up. Right? So He said the Quran, we have revealed it and we shall protect it. Think about that. He didn't leave the Quran just to man, but then He picked the best of mankind with the best memory. Who? The Arabs. Yeah, illiterate, can't read and write, but why did He choose them to put the Quran down upon? Because their memorization and their poetry was so unique, their ability for language. And He allowed hundreds of thousands of millions of Muslims around the world to memorize the Quran in here and in here, from the first page to the last page. So you would never hear, yo, the Quran has been tampered with. Have you ever heard somebody come and say the Quran has been tampered with? Never. Why? Because it can't be. From the time that it was revealed to the time now, people have memorized it. So if you decide to take every single Quran off the face of this earth, you would have 10-year-old children who could come and recite the whole Quran with their eyes closed. Yes, I'm unmarried. Is this not something unique? Have you ever met somebody that memorized the whole Bible? Have you ever met somebody that had a Bible in its original language? Have you ever seen the Bible in its original language? Who has one? Who?
Can't tell you that.
Think about this. You familiar with Mecca, right? The circumambulation of the Kaaba. Mecca is the house of Allah. It's one of the first masajid at the time. It's not the first, right? Now, anytime somebody says something in the West about something being elite at a specific thing, what do they say about Rolexes? Yo, Rolexes is the Mecca of watches. Yo, Michael Jordan is the Mecca of basketball players. Or Madison Square Garden is the Mecca of basketball arenas. Or this is the Mecca of that, showing how significant Mecca is. And we have non-Muslims that's been saying this for decades. Why? Why is that? How do you equate Mecca with being the best at something into anything? That's what I mean. How? How? That's to show you that even the non-Muslims, they really know. Sometimes they don't know what they're saying, but think about that. Being the Mecca. It's crazy. I didn't even know the Super Bowl was today, bro. I'm about to head to the masjid, you know what I mean, get to work. But y'all know what time it is, man. Right now, the Rip Right HQ is the Mecca of calisthenic parks. Look, we built this from the ground up. Shout out to my bro, Jabril. We was in the feds together. How much time you did, bro?
What, total of
13? 13 years. I did over 10 years, 3 different bids. And this is what it is now. Sell it on the bars. We don't work out, we train. 6-pack, big back. Shout out to my bro, Tim. You know what I'm saying? All the bros up here. Jim, Duck. Y'all know what time it is. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped. 6-pack, big back, big fat. Yo, Saudi's always been moving mad. But when we start talking about the reality of Mecca, it's nothing like it, Doc. Look at, we trying to get back. We trying to get back. Work out. Work out. Y'all know, much love to everybody that tuned into the live. It was a perfect session. I love my Christian brothers, right? We cool. We locked in. But it's not the same as a Muslim. Me and a Muslim is a different type of akhuwah there. It's a different type of brotherhood. Much love. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped, six pack, big back, big fact.